Hey everyone, we'd love to hear from you. What tool review would you like us to create an in-depth analysis video on? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and we will get started on making the most requested one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we upload new topic podcasts every day.
All right, get ready to dive deep into the world of Slack versus Discord. Looks like you've been researching these team communication giants and want to get to the bottom of what makes them tick. Smart move, because these are the big players when it comes to keeping teams connected, but they definitely each have their own distinct personality, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Choosing between Slack and Discord. It's almost like choosing between a Swiss watch and a tricked-out sports car. Both of them excel in their own ways, but the overall experience you get is completely different.
I love that analogy. So we've got a stack of articles comparing these two platforms, and some even place them on like best AI tool lists. What's the deal with that?
Well, both platforms are really increasingly incorporating AI to boost productivity and user experience. Like Slack, for example, uses AI for its lightning-fast search function. So you're never going to have to scroll endlessly through tons of messages trying to find that one crucial file ever again. It's like having a personal assistant that remembers every single conversation you've had.
That's seriously impressive. Okay, what about Discord? Where does AI come into play there?
Well, Discord is leveraging AI for moderation and user safety. I mean, with these massive communities, keeping things clean and respectful can be a real challenge. And so AI really helps identify and address any inappropriate content, making the platform much safer for everyone.
So AI is definitely playing a key role in shaping the future of both platforms, even if it looks a little different in each case. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. One thing that jumps out from these articles is this contrast in vibes. Slack is often described as the buttoned-up professional, while Discord has this cool community-driven energy.
Yeah, that's spot on. Slack's user interface is clean, very organized, and designed specifically for efficient communications. Like stepping into a well-organized office, everything's in its place. You can really focus on getting things done. Think dedicated channels for specific projects, threads for those focused discussions, and seamless integration with all those essential work apps like Google Drive and Asana.
Okay, so it's all about that streamlined workflow and productivity. What about Discord? What makes its interface unique?
Well, Discord's interface is much more visually engaging and customizable. Think vibrant colors, custom emojis, personalized profiles. It's built for real-time interaction, and it really fosters a sense of community. So you can imagine this bustling virtual hangout. You can seamlessly move between text chat, voice channels, even video calls.
It's more about fostering that sense of belonging and encouraging spontaneous interactions. You mentioned voice channels. Those seem to be a big deal in Discord.
Oh, absolutely. They're always on, so you can hop in and out of conversations whenever you like. It's like having a virtual water cooler. Team members can just chat, brainstorm, or just hang out. And the audio quality is top-notch, thanks to Discord's use of the Opus codec, which really prioritizes low latency, even with a large number of participants.
Now, I've heard whispers about Slack having a similar feature called huddles. What's the scoop on those?
Huddles are like mini voice chats within Slack. So let's say you're working on a project in a specific channel, and you need a quick clarification from a teammate. Instead of scheduling a whole meeting or typing out a really long message, you can just start a huddle with just a single click. It's super informal and perfect for those spontaneous brainstorming sessions.
Oh, so it's like a virtual tap on the shoulder. That's pretty cool. Now let's talk about scaling teams. One of the articles mentioned that Slack has this channel-based structure while Discord uses servers. Can you break that down for us?
Sure. So Slack's channel-based structure, it's great for keeping conversations really organized within a single workspace. Think of it like having different rooms in an office, each one dedicated to a specific project or team. This is really effective for smaller to medium-sized teams who need a very centralized hub for all their communication.
And what about Discord's server-based structure? How does that differ?
Well, Discord servers are like independent communities. Each server can have multiple channels, voice channels, and roles, allowing for greater flexibility and customization. This makes it ideal for larger communities, like online gaming groups or fan clubs, where different groups really need their own dedicated spaces. And speaking of scaling, Discord can actually handle a massive number of users, up to 250,000 members on a single server. That's like hosting a virtual concert.
Wow, that's a lot of people. I can see why Discord is so popular for large online communities. So we've talked about user interface and team scaling, but what about integrations with other tools? This seems to be like a key differentiator between Slack and Discord.
You're absolutely right. Integrations are crucial for streamlining workflow and bringing all your essential tools under one roof. And Slack really shines in this department, boasting over 2,000 integrations with third-party apps like Trello, Google Calendar, Zoom, even Salesforce. Imagine this. You receive a notification in a Slack channel whenever someone mentions your company on Twitter. You can immediately jump into action and address any concerns, all without leaving your workspace.
That's a game changer for managing your online presence. So Slack is the integration king. Where does Discord stand on this front?
Well, Discord's integrations are more focused on community management and entertainment. While it doesn't have the sheer number of integrations that Slack boasts, it offers a range of bots that can automate tasks, play music and voice channels, or even conduct polls. So, for example, you could have a bot automatically welcome new members to a server, provide them with helpful information, and creating a more welcoming environment.
So while Discord may not be as business-oriented as Slack when it comes to integrations, it still offers some pretty valuable tools for its users. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about customer support. How do these platforms stack up when you need help?
Well, Slack offers 24/7 customer support through email, which is a huge plus for businesses that need immediate assistance. They also have a comprehensive help center with articles, tutorials, and FAQs to help users troubleshoot common issues. Businesses on higher tier plans even get dedicated support managers, ensuring they have a direct line to experts.
That's a great safety net for businesses who rely on Slack for critical communication. What about Discord? How do they handle customer support?
Discord primarily relies on its incredibly active community for support. They have dedicated support forums where users can ask questions, share tips, and help each other out. They also have a knowledge base with articles and guides, but their 24/7 support is limited to Nitro subscribers.
So while Discord's community support is a valuable resource, businesses with mission-critical operations might prefer Slack's more robust support structure. Now, another crucial aspect, especially for businesses, is security. How do Slack and Discord compare in terms of keeping your data safe?
Yeah, security is paramount in today's digital landscape, and Slack takes this very seriously. They employ enterprise-grade security features, including SAML-based single sign-on, data encryption both in transit and at rest, and two-factor authentication. They also comply with various industry standards and regulations like GDPR and IPA, making them a really reliable choice for businesses handling sensitive data.
So Slack is Fort Knox when it comes to security. What about Discord? Do they have similar security measures in place?
Discord uses standard encryption to protect user data, but it doesn't have the same level of advanced security features as Slack. They don't offer compliance exports or enterprise-level encryption. That being said, they do have features like server-specific moderation tools and two-factor authentication to enhance user security.
So while Discord may be suitable for casual use in communities, businesses with strict security requirements might find Slack a more reassuring option. Now, one thing that often comes up when comparing these platforms is communication styles. How would you characterize the communication style encouraged by each platform?
Well, Slack's strength definitely lies in structured communication. It's all about clear channels, organized threads, and efficient message delivery. Think of it like email, but on steroids, more immediate, more collaborative. And with all those handy integrations to keep your workflow smooth, it's perfect for teams who need to stay focused on tasks, track progress, and maintain a clear record of communication.
So it's all about clear communication and maintaining that professional edge. What about Discord? How does its communication style differ?
Discord is all about real-time dynamic interaction. It's built for spontaneity and encourages a more casual and engaging communication style. Think of it like a virtual coffee shop where conversations flow freely, and team members can easily hop on a voice channel for a quick brainstorm or just a casual catch-up. This makes it a great fit for teams who really thrive on quick feedback, open communication, and that sense of camaraderie.
So Slack is the go-to for structured, task-oriented communication, while Discord excels at fostering real-time interaction and building a strong team dynamic. That's a pretty clear distinction.
It is, and it's important to choose the platform that aligns with your team's communication style.